almost every blockbuster movie lately. We are being conditioned for this. It also falls in line with the apocalypse, the end times. I believe we're in that season. We even see the concept in all of our newest films. This is Mission Impossible Fallout. This movie just came out. It's a Tom Cruise movie. And in this movie, the bad guys want to destroy the, quote, old world order.
And also
and again, this is that Illuminati programming, order out of chaos.
Tom Cruise is also a member of the Church of Scientology.
The phoenix rising from the ashes. It's interesting, though, that in this film, part of the old world order they talk about is Jerusalem, and it's also the Vatican. And it's important to make that distinction. Let's not forget that there's an Illuminati pyramid with an eye on top of the Supreme Court building in Israel. This has more to do with the synagogue of Satan, or the infiltrators. This is not condemning every single person that's from Israel. And of course, Satan is the spirit that runs the Vatican. I've done videos on this for years, other people have as well. The symbolism of Avengers film from Marvel in the bad guy Thanos. Thanos wants to wipe out half of the population of the universe. He believes this will be a purification. Again, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Killing large amounts of people for the, quote, greater good. And as this as above so below paradigm often will do, or this beast system often will do, it makes heroes out of the enemies. Tons of Avengers Infinity War fans think Thanos might be right. Part of what makes Thanos and Avengers Infinity War so scary is that his evil plan makes a certain amount of rational sense. The greatest enemy of the Marvel Cinematic Universe isn't Thanos, it's overpopulation that will eventually lead to famine and ruin. By writing his own narrative, Thanos becomes the hero if he succeeds in wiping out half of the universe's population from existence. Thanos isn't a generic villain like Ultron or Steppenwolf who simply wants to destroy everything. He's much more calculated, even logical in his approach, and more than 20,000 people in the real world agree with him enough to subscribe to a subreddit called Thanos Did Nothing Wrong. And speaking of the villain Steppenwolf, who is in the movie Justice League, well, this is another one that was filled with end-of-times symbolism. As we know, the devil goes by many names, also goes by many different images. We almost always see bad guys these days in so many different movies, pictured as the horned villain, the horned beast. Also, in Justice League the film, you literally have Revelation 9:11 playing out. They have the locusts from the pit coming up. Even in the movie, one of the characters describes them as demons, another character describes them as insects. So again, we see the same story playing out in so many different movies and TV shows. Symbolically here you have the devil in hell with his locusts rising up out of the pit. And this bad guy's ultimate goal is, of course, to destroy everything, destroy humanity, destroy the old ways so a new way can arise, the phoenix. So remember, it's not people we're battling against. It's not people that are putting these kinds of images and ideas out there. These are spirits and principalities that work through people. This is the beast system.
They're driven like a puppet.
We're constantly shown the same idea over and over and over.
Spiritually driven.
Especially now in the apocalypse and the great revealing. And here's another example. This is from Conchita Wurst, who is a cross-dressing singer who won the Eurovision Awards 2014 for singing her song, Rise Like the Phoenix. So this one's very interesting. We have that beast system, or that Illuminati idea of order out of chaos, of burning everything down and starting anew. I believe we're at a time in our existence right now where we're all kind of waiting on this next 9/11. The next event. This will be their renewal. This will be their wiping a lot of things out, a lot of people out, and then rebuilding from the ashes, rising like a phoenix. The true New World Order, the one world religion, the Antichrist system. So it's interesting we have that combination here of the destruction and the end for the beginning. And we also have the transsexual angle on this, or the Baphomet agenda, as I call it. Remember, this was in 2014, and just look at how much of this subject we see all around us right now. So what else have we seen now over these last few years? You see, now we have the Baphomet statues. Now this is just one example. There's many of these. And all of these are put out by the Satanic Temple. But again, this is a consciousness we're dealing with. These are principalities. These are spirits working through people. So this stuff is no longer hidden in the shadows. We see it all coming out into the open.
Out of the closet.
Keeping in mind that traditionally the Baphomet is a transgender. So we see this obvious connection between the transgender and this satanic movement. I want to show you another example of how this Baphomet agenda is on the rise. Again, this is a consciousness thing. Woman 21 killed boyfriend during sex and satanic ritual.
This is just a couple months ago.
But wait, there's more. Even right here it says that his feared the body was dismembered, so it resembled the satanic idol Baphomet. The two people involved in this were known to be interested in the occult. There are people in this world who have completely sold out to that satanic consciousness. We're sold out to the devil himself. We see this promoted through many different television series and movies now. And all this actually reminded me of this interview that just came out recently about Evan Peters. He's one of the main actors in American Horror Story. This is from Cult. Once again, we see on clear display the satanic hive mind. You can even see it in the background. Little Saturns, also connected. The hive mind, the beast system consciousness. And of course we have the Hollywood Masonic connection. You have the checkerboard floor there as well. You remember, we see these signs and symbols pop up together all the time. Another common symbol we find in this beast system is the red, black, and white color coding. This goes back to the Church of Satan. So we have the red, black, and white color coding. We have the checkerboard floor. We have Saturn symbolism. We have the beehive or the hive mentality. And if you look over here to the left side, they actually stand on the Baphomet. They stand on the upside down star while they're doing the roast. And this is just as a point of reference. This comes from literally a satanic fashion show they did in London in an old church just a few months ago. You can see a lot of the common satanic symbolism in here as well. The red, black, and white color coding, the checkerboard floor.
Even that star.
And a lot of Masonic symbolism in the background.
It almost looks
Here's
identical.
Another point of reference. This is from a video called
to the Jewish flag.
Debbie Harry of Blondie and also Joan Jett.
Cutting a heart out.
I did a video on these two witches a little while back and on this song, but again, all the satanic symbolism and imagery.
Now, you can see right there, that's an upside down cross. There's their pyramid, their one eye emblem, their rainbow, and Hail Satan.
We're seeing unicorns everywhere now, right? You see it in all kinds of entertainment, media, advertisements. It's all over the place.
So, when you see that rainbow flag,
it's the unicorn with a rainbow horn.
Homosexual agenda,
you
should have a good idea what's going on. It's all satanic.
It reminds me of this story right here. Again, this is a consciousness. This is a spirit, and it's moving through people. Man spends $50,000 on over 100 procedures to transform into a genderless alien.
Man.
As I said, this spirit is moving through people. You may remember this young man right here. It's allegedly the guy that did a shooting at a Texas high school not long ago. And we take a look at his symbolism. He even wrote this out. This is what he was wearing on the day he committed the crime. Hammer and sickle, rebellion, rising sun, kamikaze tactics, iron cross bravery, Baphomet, evil, Cthulhu power. And I find it very interesting the mainstream media never touched this subject right here. But here's another one of the symbols that he had on him on the day of the crime. And it's for bisexual pride. But what spirit is working through them? Somebody is reaching out to children on different social media sources and asking them to get in contact with Momo.
I want to share with you real quickly. Several years ago, I also had a dream where I seen a log cabin, all the windows being broken out with a 4x4 post. Okay? Now remember, the 4x4, the post breaking out the windows, Obama was the 44th president. Okay? And he brought in this homosexual stuff. And you also have to remember now, we had judges. We had judges. And there's a Bible verse that speaks on these judges about they're not doing what's right. See, these judges have allowed this wickedness and evil to happen. That's why you don't see anybody speaking up or saying anything about any of it.
When Jesus said, what is bound on earth is bound in heaven. What is released on earth is released in heaven. There's a type of mirror effect. That's one of the reasons that Jesus sacrificed on the cross.
This was taken in a mirror.
Well, there is this scenario going on with this judge, Brett Kavanaugh now, and him and his accuser, who is a woman who has said that he raped her or just forcefully forced himself upon her. Well, these are all signs of the biblical end times of Jesus fighting the beast.
17 hours
These things
ago.
happen all around. On our channel, we show how the Illuminati and Freemason work with Satan. See this guy right here on the top of this Illuminati box cover, representing Satan at the top of the temple? See it? The Illuminati and Freemasons give big clues to other members. See the Freemason's apron here with this V right there?
Yep.
They give each other clues, signs. So if there's 100 or 200 Freemasons in a group, they will say something over and over again. Brett Kavanaugh gave all of these clues yesterday when he kept going on about beer. He must have said that he had drank beer 100 times through there. That's actually a sign to all of the other Satan and devil individuals that might be on the court that he's one of them. What does one of them mean?
I was told to tell them a bear did it.
The woman on the beast.
A bear.
And drinking with her. And the woman was arrayed in purple, scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations. That's the drinking with the beer and the bear. It is a sign of the Revelation 13 beast out of the sea and Satan, having 7 heads and 10 horns, with the feet of a bear. They drink with the bear. They drink beer. That's a sign of the Jesuits and the Freemasons and the Illuminati. And it's a sign to all the others around them that vote for me. I'm one of you. See the Illuminati right there, the 5? These signs are all around us about this beer.
We had somebody the other day on my channel saying how they liked beer.
Beer 100 times. That's a sign in there.
Trying to see who else probably said they liked
beer.
it.
I still like beer. That's a sign that he is with the bear and the Freemason's apron. It's mapped out all around us. Here is San Francisco. There is Satan and the bear mapped out. Do you see the V and the clown, the Satan character?
Now look at the ship in the corner.
Brett Kavanaugh.
See the ship in the left corner?
Donald Trump.
For sale.
Queen of England. Saudi Arabian Prince King. All of them.
I had a dream the other day about all our ships being sold
We show how all
by our military.
We're nearing the biblical end times. It says people like myself and billions of others will wake up to show you these things in the Bible. There it is. See the 5? That's the Freemason apron. There it is. They work for Satan. Watch who they will fight. And the 10 horns what thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind.
Yep.
These shall make war with the Lamb. Here is a picture of the bear, the beast with the 5, and here is Jesus Christ fighting them. It's all mapped out. Do you see Jesus guarding the golden gate to get into heaven? fighting the 10 kings. What does a judge have to do with anything? Because the judges in the Bible are going to be destroyed. They're called the wicked judges. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? That is, the wicked, the bear. Jesus is coming. This is the beginning of his wrath. These types of chaos and things going, it's called the fire. Jesus is bringing the fire. Remember, what is bound on earth is bound in heaven.
That's the reason why that's a mirror. I'm in front of a mirror.
The end of the wicked. Heaven is my throne. Rejoice.
I was 17 in 77.
God's final judgments against the wicked judges. That is why Jesus is our Savior. All of the fallen angels and many of the other angels that are part of the rebellion are with the wicked. There is a rebellion in heaven. Jesus is going to crush them. That's what's going on. That's all that the Bible is about Jesus saving us and crushing an angel rebellion.
Amen.
That has taken over this earth. That is the whole purpose of the Bible. To kill off the rebellious angels, get Jesus his ark, destroy the other ark that the archangels are in, controlling humanity, and then earth will be safe and heaven will be safe again from all of the rebellious angels that drink with the woman on the beast. See the golden cup? See them all drinking with her? It's mapped out right there perfectly. And here is Jesus right there guarding the golden gate. So you have to go through the spiral to get into heaven. That's what they're trying to do. The V. It's mapped out over in England also. Let's go over to Britain. These 10 kings are all around the world, and they're all going to fight Jesus.
Remember 1717.
Here is Buckingham Palace, another one of the 10 kings. Do you see the bear right there? And if you notice, you see the V again? That represents like a wine glass, like a cup. See that there? See the cup? The serpent? It's all around the world, guys. We just showed it in the USA. There's the bear. The beer. See? They drink. That's what it's called. And they get drunk on the blood of the prophets and the saints. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. He just loves beer. See, that's a sign to the Freemasons. I like beer. I still like beer. He loves the bear. He loves to drink. A Jesuit. A wicked judge. No matter what you want to say in the Bible, Jesus is coming to get rid of the judges that are here now.
It's corrupt.
There they are. Confess with your mouth.